Just a week ahead of the country's general elections, Islamabad is struggling to contain the violence in its restive northwestern region. In operations conducted after militant attacks in Balochistan, the Pakistan security forces have killed 21 terrorists in Balochistan's Mach and Kolpur areas. Now, at least 6 people were killed and 13 others sustained injuries in 3 violent incidents in Balochistan, Sibi, Quetta and Chaman areas and in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa's Bajour district within a span of a day. The 2 provinces that are posing a challenge for the country's election commission are Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, which have seen most of these terror incidents. There are fears that elections in the 2 regions could be put off. Pakistan's military has vowed that no one would be allowed to sabotage the elections. In the province of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, an election candidate was killed in Bajour. Another political worker was killed in Chaman on Wednesday. Elections have already been postponed in the 2 constituencies of Bajour district earlier. Attacks have also been reported in Balochistan. A former provincial minister and a PPP candidate's home was targeted in Kech district. A leader of a political party was killed and 8 other people, including political workers and 2 security officials, were injured in separate incidents. A PTI dissident contesting elections against a rival PTI ticket holder also came under attack on Tuesday. The Election Commission of Pakistan also convened a meeting today to discuss the issue of worsening law and order situation in the country. The Interior Chief Secretaries, along with the Inspector General of the 2 provinces and representatives of intelligence agencies, were present. The country's Chief Election Commissioner, Sikandar Sultan, has said preparations for holding peaceful and transparent elections on time were complete. He has ruled out the idea that they will be delayed. He further added that printing of the ballot papers has been decided according to the rulings of the Supreme Court related to various constituencies. And our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik is now joining us for the very latest on what's happening in Pakistan ahead of the elections. And Anas, clearly indications not very good from both Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. However, Pakistani security forces have been able to eliminate or neutralize rather 21 terrorists in the region.
Well, yes, terrorism seems to be taking an uptick again, and that seems to be a problem on the part of the Pakistani government to tackle it in the run-up to the elections. We have seen back-to-back attacks in Balochistan's Mach, Kech, Mastung and Avaran regions. There was an attack in Sibi on a PTI rally in Quetta as well. Yesterday in the morning, there was a grenade attack in Quetta on the police, as what they say. Then moving over to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, yesterday we saw an assassination of one of the candidates for the elections. He was part of the PTI, but he was not backed by the PTI for these elections, and he was assassinated, leading to the Election Commission convening an emergency meeting on law and order situation, which had the Interior Minister, the caretaker Interior Minister Gauhar Ejaz, Secretary Interior, the IG Police of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan as well, alongside Chief Secretaries. And it has been decided to go ahead with elections come what may. It has been decided to beef up security measures, to give extra security to those candidates who can possibly be under threat. That being said, there was also a proposal to possibly put off mobile network services in those in the sensitive areas or in these sensitive polling stations, but that is just a proposal. No conclusion has been drawn upon on that proposal for now. But what the news in Islamabad is that come what may, irrespective of the security situation, elections will go ahead on time in the country as planned on the 8th of February. Bharvi?
Right, Anas, thanks very much indeed for joining us for the very latest then, that important point the government making and the Election Commission that elections will continue as planned, despite, of course, a series of terror attacks, particularly in the restive regions of Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa.